Okay, in this video we're checking out this portable 6-in-1 charger from URUAV. It charges 1S batteries and it has an input voltage range of 6 to 20 volts here, so I think it's 2 to 4S is the range on the XT60. And it's a 6-in-1 because they have 5 outputs here for your 1S battery. So you got this basically tiny whip battery, PH 2.0 connector, Molex or a micro LoC, and JST for all these 1S connectors. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here, and then the sixth one is a USB output, and that will output 5 volts and 2 amps, and it's also using the QC or Quick Charge 3.0 protocol. So if you have one of those smartphones that uses the QC 3.0 protocol, it'll fast charge your phone off of a Lipo or some sort of power supply that gives 6 to 20 volts. So go ahead, we'll just go and turn this on. I'm going to just plug in a 4S battery here as a little demo. Pretty straightforward. Turn it on, doesn't make any noises or anything. Get a nice little color screen here. It's a 1.8-inch color LCD. You can show the current voltage of the battery, and you have the different, basically the different ports. You have ports 1 through 5 here, and they're all set to Lipo. You can change that as well as the voltage and the current. The current rate can go from 0.1 to 1 amp, and you can also change the battery type. So to get into the user menu, you're going to long press the type button. I'm sorry, so there's actually 3 buttons here. There's type, decrease, and increase. To get into the user menu, you're going to long press the increase button. These are the user settings. And you got backlight, voice on off, USB output on off, and go back to the menu. Low voltage alarm at 9 volts, that's when it'll start beeping at you, and then it'll go to sleep after 6 seconds. I think that's when the screen will turn off. To get into the individual battery settings for each port, you're going to long press the decrease button, and then you're going to press the type button to toggle through each one of these one by one. You can see they start blinking. We'll go back to port 1, and here you can hit the increase or decrease button to change the battery type. So lithium high volt, lithium polymer, and then lithium ions. So those are the 3 types. High volt, I would say 4.35 volts per cell, and then if you press the type button, if you don't press any buttons, it will exit out of the menu. So go here to the current setting. We can increase that to whatever we want. So I'm going to leave that. I'll leave that at 0.6. I'm going to plug in a 300 milliamp hour 1S. And let's go back into that menu. And you can change each one individually. So you can, like, say this one could be lithium polymer or lithium ion, and then you could change the current setting. So each port is adjustable individually, so that's kind of nice. And you can see now that I've changed those settings, they are retained here on this screen. So you can see the type, battery type, and then the max voltage that's going to be on that particular port. And I'm going to set up one more. I'm going to actually change, see, this is port 1, port 2, change port 5 to something else. So I'll increase the voltage on this one to 1 amp. We can exit. If you want to exit, normally you can just long press and it'll exit out of that menu as well. Okay, so we'll just plug in a battery. So for this one here, this is a high volt battery, 300 milliamp. I'm going to be charging this at, I think it's going to be 2C at 0.6, and we just plug it into that port right here, and it should start charging. You can see the amps go up there, 2.6, went up a little bit over 6, but it should be around 0.6, and then you can see the actual voltage that the battery is at. And then I'm going to plug in another battery here. This is a 550 milliamp hour 1S, and I'll plug it into port 5 on this side. And we should see the voltage go up. This one should go to about 1 amp. So it's fluctuating around 1 amp. Yeah, so, and then you can also see the pack voltage is coming down here as well on the 4S Lipo that I put in there. So yeah, it can have up to actually 5 batteries and 1 USB device. And you can see the screen turned off there. So I think after 60 seconds of no activity, the screen just turns off to save power. Just to press the button to see the current status of the charging. There's no lights or anything that I can see anywhere else, so the only indications of what's going on is on the LCD screen. I'm going to plug in actually one more here, a little 1S battery on a micro low-C and port 4. And we can see that one is started up as well, so you have ports 1, 4, and 5 charging, and then those have current values set to whatever they were before, and then 2 and 3 aren't charging. There's 0 amps coming out of those. So yeah, looks like it's working pretty good. Yeah, if you're out in the field and you have a bigger battery like a 4S, you can charge up a bunch of 1S batteries from that. And if you have a power supply, you can also use that as well. If you have an XD60 adapter for your power supply, and it's within the 6 to 20 voltage range of the charger. I think if you exceed that, you'll probably fry it, so I would recommend not going over 20 volts. Anyway, so that's going to do it for this video. It's a pretty easy to use charger, it seems like, and it's good size, not too big, and it should work for your 1S batteries if you guys fly a lot of the micros or the whoops, and have a lot of these 1S batteries. This should pretty much charge all the 1S type batteries out there. Put a link down in the description if you guys want to check it out. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.